thing where it just changes.
For no reason. There we go. Test.
At
We have
least you
audio.
deserve, John. I would cause more mayhem if I could.
Okay, yeah, they're aberrations. Does that mean you're not recapping?
Yeah, you can recap. Go for it, white
All
man.
right, so we. Oh, this is the most salty I've seen Whitney after a political discourse. Sorry, I can't. It's tickling me in a weird way. We left, or we got word. Well, first, while we were in the mines, there was an uproar that happened. There was a goblin who believed that we were, or believed that they had the upper hand, and they were going to kill off a bunch of goblins, claiming that I guess they were a loyalist to the queen. They tried to first convince us that the goblins that they burned away were goblins who were going to rat us out, and then later on admitted that they were working for the queen, trying to go on us, and then it turned out they were really just in it for chaos and killing things and terrible things. A little while after that, we were sort of given an understanding of what is to come after we said, like, here's what we want to do. Our plan is to defend the city of Aldebaran. We are to go assault what we believe to be the false queen leading the army. The false queen is protected by a handful of mutant orcs, a chieftain, a witch doctor, and a wizard, right? Why does it keep doing this? I hate that my camera keeps doing this. Do I have that
right?
correct? And the queen herself, which Ronald is pretty sure is going to be some sort of like secret spellcaster as well, or possibly a very powerful fighter in disguise, but we won't know until we get there. But we're all certain it's not actually the queen. It's definitely a false queen, because the queen would not take this kind of risk, especially traveling with people that are not her regular people. And so we talked about some things and prepared for today.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Anything else that you can think of, Whitney, that I'm missing?
Mayhem.
Okay. Very well then. Mayhem it is. Just don't kill me, okay? I mean, if you kill me, you kill me. I don't care. But yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like I'm missing something, but
Did you mention that there was a wizard there, right? I think you said that, right?
yeah, I did mention there was a wizard there.
Yeah.
Was it the witch doctor or the wizard that's primarily going to be invisible? One of the two is going to be invisible most of the time. I think it was the witch doctor, and it's going to be raining down hexes. And we had assigned whichever one was the invisible one. We assigned that to be Zoo's job to eliminate.
Yes, you're expecting she's essentially a witch, they've seen her main tactics is to be invisible and doing hexes and stuff at you guys. So that is expected. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm just looking over her sheet, see if there's anything else I forgot to mention, but it looks like that's it.
And then, what was the wizard's primary element for fighting? Did they see what spells it cast primarily, or just it doesn't have anything consistent?
Yeah.
That has magic missiles, black
We knew that, yeah,
tentacles. Okay.
What else? That's all we got?
I think I told you about a few more. I'm checking his sheet. Yeah, you know he has access to Dispel. His strongest circle is 4th, which you've noted. Black Tentacles. He's typically going to maybe throw out a Confusion, Haste, Slow, Dispel Magic. That's about it.
Okay. We need this. Throw that on here as well. That's what I thought. Just want to make sure I've got it. That I can throw on that. This is good. These will just have up. Perfect. And then this is going to be. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I am planning to shield both of you. So keep that in mind. Hits that you take, I'm going to be taking half of. It means I'm going to take a lot of damage, so I may not necessarily be there for a lot of spell casting. I may need to take like every other round off. But that is the bigger part of my plan, is to make sure that you guys can get the job done and I can cast periodic spells that are necessary. I need to spell on here as well. Right, that was... Sorry, I spent too much time thinking, not enough time putting it on sheet.
It's all good.
And then, so let's go over the plan. Does everybody remember what the primary thing we want to do is? How we want to execute, like from the get-go? So, Zoo, what is your plan to start?
I am going to be, basically, sneaking in and trying to get hits on the witch doctor.
And then when the witch doctor is downed, your next target should be the wizard. Hopefully we can get into a situation where Osrin will be able to quickly down the wizard. If not, then you'll need to switch onto the wizard, and Osrin will probably need to deal with the melee problem. But we will end up seeing how that works out. In combat, I think there may be room for tactics to change as things happen. That's right, that didn't come up with anything. That's why part of my strategy is missing. Because I had a huge plan for something that was just completely worthless. So those, and then these. I'm also going to be statusing both of you. So those will last for the entirety of the combat. Status will let me know when you guys are closer to death, or down, or other status ailments. Like I said, shield other, I'll split damage with you guys. And then Osrin should have a casting of Ant Hall, so there's no issues with gear.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my first level spells being used up. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. It's the other way around. Got it.
Right now it says I'm at a light load anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've already got it turned on for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just proactively put it on. One of these just in case it comes up. And then one of these just in case. Two of these. No, and one of these and two of these. That's right. I got it. I am set. Had it mostly planned. I hope it works out. I think I've got this pretty. I think we've got a chance at this. I think the biggest thing that's going to be is whatever the tactics are when we first arrive. Some of this will be ad-libbed because we don't know exactly what we're going to teleport into and how difficult it's going to be to get into the positions we'll need to be in, and whether or not those positions will work out based on battlefield planning.
And then I don't know the length of it, but you were planning on doing your spell immunity stuff, but maybe that's more closer to the fight.
That will be like right as we are going in. That is the thing that is the thing I intend to do right before we teleport in.
Okay.
Are we trying to get wizard to be able to give us some buffs like blur, that kind of thing? We had talked about that might be an option.
If there's time, I thought blur was rounds per level. Like, I thought the big problem was these things aren't going to last for very long. Oh no, blur is minutes per level, so we could get a blur hit before we leave. I think mirror images is self only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, you could get a blur before we leave. That would work.
Do I just put it on my sheet then, or check it as a buff, or what?
I don't know how John's handling blur for the game.
Yeah, we could just be reminded you have it, but yeah, if you know how to add it to your sheet, they should have a buff for it just for the timing to keep track of it. But then, yeah, people will just roll against your evasion for it when they attack you. There's no like physical macro or something that I've made. Let me know if you need help adding it to your sheet. I can do so.
Do I just look under the spells and then drag it over to buffs or something?
There should be a compendium for all the buffs. So if you're in the buffs page and then it says there's like a folder, you can open it. They might have one for blur. If not, then I can just quickly add one for you.
I do.
There you go.
Oh.
And then the question I have for you, John, is shield other dispellable on both sides?
That's interesting. Let me read shield other again. How would you roll it?
I don't know. I'm honestly thinking that I would rule it as being both sides. Like, both sides are the target, are part of the spell. And so I would imagine that one side could be like turned off from it. I think part of the problem I'm having is I don't even know that I need spell immunity. I think everybody else does. I think we all need spell immunity, which is a big worry of mine. So maybe I drop Blessing of Fervor and Cure Critical and just make sure we've all got spell immunity to dispel magic. Because I think...
We remember
think
it doesn't work
hurt
against
others.
dispel magic because it doesn't have spell resistance.
Oh, right. That's right. Okay. Never mind.
The big ones are Confusion. I forgot the other ones that I listed. But there was a bunch of spells that have spell resistance that you could just ignore.
Yeah, no, that's the part I forgot. So I think then instead of spell immunity, I would probably go with Word Shield. I think that's a better use overall. Because trying to guess which spells are going to be relevant might be a bad idea. Whereas I think just having a flat SR of 18 and a potential bonus on reflex saves against of magic things is probably going to be more beneficial. So yeah, I'll go with word shield.
Yeah, unless anyone has a good argument against it, I think both parties that are shielded other, if one gets expelled, I think it just like ends it.
Yeah.
For that one, like if you have two people shielded other, it'll just end the one connection, not both.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw my spells out there that need to be precast. So they are shield other, shield other, and then status, and then status. And then before we leave out, I'm going to put the word shield on me, giving me a SR 20 or 18. So long as it's like something I can put a shield in between to minimize the effect. And then also, as we're leaving, invisibility purge. And I think that's it for the minutes per level stuff that I have. No. And then protection from evil on the two of them. And the ant hall that I cast, like I said. Okay, so those are my precursory spells.
Excellent. And only blur on Ozrin?
I don't think we can get
because there would be wizards here that could give you probably reliably probably 4th and 3rd level and below buffs if you need them.
Yeah, I mean, displacement would be nice, but displacement will end faster. I think we don't want to take the chance if they're that low a level. So we'll just go out with blur consistently.
Okay.
We should also probably have a... hold on, I don't remember if this is... touch. No, that's personal as well. The problem is I can't think I wasn't able to think of or come up with a lot of the stuff that was long enough duration.
It's all good. I'm just double checking the duration of blur. You said it's minutes per level. Yep. So let's program that into the buff. There we go. All right. Is that everything? You guys ready to scry and fry?
Yeah.
Excellent. So the narrative game plan here is once the battle commences is when you guys are supposed to go in your Black Ops mission to try to end this conflict before they breach the walls. Which in game time, each turn is 6 seconds, so theoretically any amount of rounds is more than enough time to, when this combat is settled, the battle will barely have just started if you're able to accomplish your goal. Obviously, if you run away or something, then things get iffy at that point. But it sounds like you guys are well planned and prepared, and there's no retreat at this point. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, but it sounds like you guys are ready to no retreat it.
Yeah.
Any other final last questions or reminders or anything we want to look at before we get into it?
So, what we expect to find, there's the witch doctor that can fly,
Mm-hmm.
the wizard that has the magic missiles and black tentacles and whatever else, the orc chieftain, and 3 orc mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes, and once the orc chieftain goes down, the orc mutants will have no command to follow, and they will
Well,
just
then
attack.
they'll be
So they will go
random, right?
random.
Yeah,
Yep.
they will
Yeah.
attack the nearest thing. So I don't know if that's something you want to work in your tactics at all, or whatever. But
Oh, we had also talked about the possibility of getting oils of grease or freedom of movement to avoid being grappled. Is that something we should do, party members?
Oh yeah, I actually don't know where that went. I dragged freedom of movement on. Let me see what happened there. I dragged freedom of movement on my sheet and it wasn't there, which threw me off. Hold on. That is 10 minutes per level.
So is that something I can also put on my sheet?
Yeah, it very likely should be on you. So yeah, I'll have to cut Blessing of Fervor, I think.
Oh, I thought we could have a wizard do this or something.
Oh, can we?
let me double check.
That's 4th level, so I'm not. I thought he said 2nd or 3rd level.
I don't know.
I did say 3rd or 4th. Let's see what spell
Oh, okay.
level this
I
is for
misheard.
wizards.
Because yeah,
This
I would rather
is
have.
not a wizard spell, surprisingly.
Okay.
It is a cleric, bard,
Yeah, I know it's cleric.
alchemist.
Oh, well, haste doesn't last. Hey, how long is haste? It's rounds per level as well.
Haste is rounds per level.
Yeah. So what, we get like 5 rounds out of that? Because presumably they're level 5. Yeah.
Which is not nothing.
It's not nothing. Let's take a haste as well.
Okay, you guys can
And then
all
I can give this freedom of movement to Osrin. I feel like that's going to be clutch. So here, Osrin, you'll also have freedom of movement.
Well,
Putting it on my sheets or something.
no,
We'll
there's
just
no.
have to remember it.
Yeah, you just have to know you just can't be grappled, basically. Well, so you probably would want at least oils of grease or freedom of movement on your lowest CMD characters, because presumably Osrin has a really good chance not to be grappled naturally.
I don't think that's the case, actually. I thought Osrin's weakness is kind of in that category.
It does. I thought it was based on your dex helps your CMD. I could be wrong. I forget how that's calculated.
Under the combat tab. I get 26, so I don't think that's terribly high.
Well, what's it compared to the rest of the party?
Well, I mean, I can't compare it to Ronald because he's got terrible.
I've got a 23.
Yeah, so it's only 3 points higher than that, and I think Big's even like in the Big's 27.
So
because it adds strength and dex.
So scenario, you guys TP and let's say the wizard gets to drop on you black tentacles you all. Do you have a solution for that, or?
I mean, Osrin is fully free from that.
Right, but then what about the rest of you? Are you just resigning to being grappled?
That's not a good plan.
There is no spell resistance on black tentacles. You guys would know that, so that's an issue. It is only duration 1 round per level. And it does need to, I think, keep making the grapple check on you every round.
Well, okay, so we know that Zoo's strategy is to immediately go ethereal. Black tentacles are completely useless there.
True.
So I'm the only one in a problematic situation in that particular case. Black tentacles is not affected by spell resistance?
No.
What about Big?
I think Big would break it. I think Big's 27 CMD is good enough to be in a pretty good situation against it. I don't want you down for a number of rounds. I feel like Big is good, but Big is also probably, unfortunately, going to die or at least go down in this combat. I didn't realize that's another spell that's not spell resistant.
Yeah, the tentacles cannot be damaged, but they can be dispelled.
Yeah, I think that's how I was thinking about it.
Does Escape Artist help free from a grapple?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because I do have a plus 14 to that.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys.
That helps you as well on top of it.
Yeah, you guys have. This is a low, not low level spell, but it's level 4 spell, so you have full knowledge of it. You would know like the calculation for its CMB is. It's going to use the person's caster level as the BAB, +4 from strength and +1 from size. So that works out to be, I think that's basically just like a 10, or how do you calculate CMB in?
So that's going to be like his CMB is going to be, it's 0 plus spell level, so probably 8, 7, something like that, plus primary stat, which is probably going to be 5, so that's 13 or 12, and then +4, so plus 17.
That sounds
So
really high.
50. It is. Black Tentacles is pretty strong.
No. Because CMB is BAB plus strength plus special size modifier. So they gave us the strength.
BAB is based on its caster level.
You're right. So BAB, instead of BAB, it's going to
7.
be caster level. So
Right. It's
you
either
guys
7
can
or
know
8, whichever it
7
is.
or 8. +4 from strength
Right.
and +1
so
from size.
11 or 12. Right.
So a total of.
Oh, I thought stat got included in there as well.
No.
Oh, okay. That's where I was getting the added 5 from. So that may not be as bad then. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's as big a worry, except maybe for Ronald.
And then it's a die roll as well, so it's going to be a d20 plus that. So it could roll a nat 1, it could roll whatever, right? So.
Right.
So if it rolls like pretty low, you guys probably, I think, solidly beat that estimation.
It's also, is it not an evil spell? Does it not have evil spell descriptor?
No, it's just a conjuration creation.
Got it. Yeah, then I guess I take an oil of grease, just in case. Because I'll need one. I don't think the rest of the party will be bothered by this as much as me.
And is there any reason not to preemptively do that? I don't remember how long that lasts.
The reason to not preemptively do it is I'll be slippery and it'll be hard to pull out spell components.
You already are kind of slippery.
Yeah, I always imagine that you apply it to like your arm or not like your hands and stuff. But
yeah, I feel like it just gets all over your body, right? It's just applying oil to your body that's more slippery.
It's minutes per level. If you get someone to magically cast it on you, I assume it doesn't. Well, let me read how it works.
Yeah.
Material objects are not always in use affected by the spell. A creature wearing greased armor or clothing gains a +10 circumstance bonus of escape artist checks and common maneuver checks.
Okay, sure. Then I'll have my armor be greased. That's fine if that's how that works.
Yeah, they specifically note that your armor or clothing is greased.
Yeah.
So I would say it's
not really how I ever envisioned it, but
yeah, I mean, if we wanted to do like a more realism thing, I would say you're right, but by raw, it sounds like it's fine.
Okay.
So, Zoo's doing that as well, I guess? No reason not to? Or are they both freedom of movement?
Well, Osrin's definitely freedom of movement, because we can't take any chances that Osrin isn't able to move. So I forgot to turn that to 0. But I think Zoo should be fine. Zoo's got enough other ways out that I don't think it's really gonna help. It would just be resources that could be used for other people.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 bottle of grease. I think it's not a big deal. It's up to you, Zoo, if you want it. +10 bonus to your check to escape a grapple. And to your CMD to avoid being grappled in the first place.
I mean, John's really pushing it for it. Might as well take it.
I mean, I think in character I would want.
Yeah, in character you're told this guy likes to throw black tentacles. So if you don't kill him round 1, he's throwing black tentacles out. So I would just say it would suck if you guys get grappled and then I kind of win the combat with that. So don't get grappled is what I'm trying to say. But it sounds like you guys are well... Alright, yeah. So you can grease up as well. So we'll just remember you don't have to add anything. Just remember you have a +10 on your
Yeah, my problem with buffs like this is they just make sure that I'm going to botch the entirety of the combat. So thanks, John.
Well, your CMD doesn't
Bad luck.
require a roll, so I don't know what
Bad
other
luck has
rolls
been
are.
applied.
All right. Any other looks at the stat blocks? Any questions? So yeah, you guys have the details that they're in an encampment. So likely they've fortified the position a bit. So they probably have a makeshift like wooden thing around them that you guys can easily break through. There's no other guards that are impeding you besides the ones that are obviously protecting the queen. And as Steve pointed out, the queen is probably not the queen, and so what she is, or no one knows what this person is. It could be a CR30 demon lord, or it could be a peasant, who knows, but it's obviously not going to be a demon lord, but... yeah.
For the Scarabs of Protection, Zoo and I each have 2 of those, and
Yep.
that means we have a total of 24 instances of spell resistance? Or is it 6? Is it 12 per or 6 per?
It should just give you a flat spell resistance, I think.
Yeah, of 20, and then it will absorb up to 12 spell-resisted attacks.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
stack, so the one well, technically I guess it stacks if you're just like instantly putting the other one after it dies, but yeah, so they don't stack, and you don't have 40 spell resistance, you'll have 20 spell resistance from one, and they absorb up to 12 negative energy or death effects, and then after 12 they turn to powder, so each one has 12, so yeah. So 24, I guess, is your total there. Although... I guess if you're declaring you're kind of... Because it's one is occupying one slot. So I guess you could say you have them both like in your slot, and then once one goes out, it'll automatically be there. Or I don't know how you want to say you're like ready to pull it out and attach it or something. I just want to make sure you're saying... sorry.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm wrapping around my brain right. So, like, on the first use, if I only need 4 extra resistance, does then it go down to 8, for example?
It's not extra resistance. It's 1 instance of spell resistance 20. And every time your resistance 20 stops something, it loses a charge. Or no, it's not even that. It seems to be a separate thing. That's the part that's a little confusing, because the absorbing the attacks is related to the scarab absorbing energy drain. Not the spell resistance. So you always have the spell resistance.
Let's start at the basics. Wait, do you understand what spell resistance even is? Because maybe that's the confusion part.
I don't know.
So spell resistance is basically like an AC applied to spells now that are applicable. So if a spell says it has spell resistance, yes, the caster has to like beat your AC to now affect you, and now you have like AC 20 against spells basically. So they have to make like a roll to beat your spell resistance to even affect you with a lot of spells. Some don't have it.
Does it matter my actual AC, or are you just using that as
I'm just using that as an example.
Okay.
So you basically...
And then the second part is separate. The scarab absorbing energy drain attacks and death effects and negative energy is separate. And that's the thing you have 12 instances of.
Yeah, so if there's like a Wail of the Banshee, which is, I think it's a death effect, or... Anyway, if anything is tagged as a death effect or something, it automatically, like, takes it in for you, so you don't have to, like, get hit by it. Anything that is also, like, a negative energy, so there's, like, a popular wizard spell that this guy doesn't have, but the Witch Doctor, if you looked at her stat block, I think she has it. It's, like, Enervation, which can lower... It gives you negative levels. This would protect you from that, because it's a negative energy effect.
Yeah, that is one of the things that I'm most worried about, is how much of that there could be. We also don't know, the mutants have random abilities, so we don't implicitly know what all their abilities are going to be.
I said I wasn't going to make them random. They're all just going to be like the standard stat array, where it's just like they just have they're just like all barbarian powered.
Oh, they're not going to get one of the random breaks for mutant?
I didn't want to like have them roll something and then it just like breaks you guys or whatever.
I don't think there's anything that was breaking on here. I think it was just... Some of it would make them interesting, but yeah.
Is there a counter or something that we can do for the scarabs?
We probably won't actually need it.
Okay.
Is there a what,
honesty,
sorry?
I should maybe... Huh?
What was the question, sorry?
if we needed a counter for the scarabs.
Oh, to make... I doubt it'll reach the 12.
Yeah, knowing that, I should actually probably take one of the scarabs. So, Zoo, I'm going to take one of the scarabs from you.
Okay.
Damn it. I was going to...
And then I should change... I should actually give myself... why did that not split? What the fuck? Oh, there, it did split. It just... It was... in that case, then I won't do Ward Shield. I will do... on it, picking up the Blessing of Fervor. Maybe. I'll stick with that. I'm not Batman, John.
I think you guys are well prepared. I just want to make sure you're reminding you about the things you have. Any other things, or are you guys ready to go?
Let's see.
Ready.
I have 2 potions of Cure Serious. I'm gonna put one of them in my sipping jacket if I hadn't already.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys have that you want to remember?
Yeah. Michelle, you should also make sure you've got something in your sipping jacket.
Yeah, I'll put one. I'll put my Cure Serious in there.
Okay. All right.
You guys gather. One of the wizards that scouted this out has somehow had the memory shared or something. They're ready to teleport you near this encampment. Once the horns are blown and several goblins and orcs rush against the walls of Aldebaran, as instructed by Bissy, no one is shooting arrows or trying to kill them, just letting them pound on the walls, giving you guys time to end this fight before it begins. And you guys teleport. Before you teleport, he will let you know you're going to be put within 100 feet of this encampment.
Okay.
And I will place you on a map. You're closer than you're supposed to be, but you can approach as you want. I'll just put you there so you can see what you see basically from 100 feet away. We have Osrin, Ronald. And we'll start ticking the combat rounds once you teleport in for your buffs and stuff. Just so it's all well and fair. So I'm going to put you guys in a combat. And once you guys load in, you can roll initiative. And then we can figure out what happens. So you are 100 feet away from this area, but you can see what you can see. It's a little hard with the lighting, but essentially you see this crude wooden structure that there's like gaps in the walls and stuff that's made in a hurry. But the wall is maybe like 8 feet tall. It seems like the forest around has been cleared a bit. Wood from around the area has been used to make this camp. This part here is clearly the way in that they use. This is a wooden gate that's just closed. But you could climb over any other side you wanted. You're facing 100 feet this direction, so if you wanted to get like a view of the other sides, you can let me know, and that might take time or whatever, but you're about 100 feet away from here. No other camps are nearby enough to like cause the issue. But 100 feet away, you don't see anyone, see anything.
All right, so you want to scout ethereally?
Nope.
I'm gonna blink to. You've also got the invisibility ring, so you can have that active as well when you leave ethereal.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just roll initiative as we.
Yep.
Get everyone doing their things in their turn.
There's no carousel, John.
Yeah, I disabled it. Remember we were annoyed by it last time?
Oh, I was not annoyed by it.
It kept like popping up and stuff, and it was too big or whatever. I don't remember. I remember I specifically took it out.
I think you're thinking it's Saturday.
Oh, maybe. I think they were complaining about it, so I just disabled it.
I love the carousel. Why does my HP keep resetting to fucking 69? Nice as that is, I would like my full HP.
Bad.
Yeah, I think it's the pop out issue.
Yeah,
probably.
this is such a stupid glitch, John.
Well,
Is it John's fault? Is that why you're
Yes.
saying his name?
so I convinced him to move
yes.
to Foundry.
You said you were okay with dying. He's trying to like help
I'm
you
not
out.
okay with being at less hit points. That's not how I want to die.
All right, 100 feet away, Zoo. You got initiative. What's Zoo doing?
I am gonna pop my hood on, go ethereal, and head on in there. We'll sneak on in there.
Sneak on up there first. There's a door on one side. There's no windows or anything here, John?
No.
Okay.
There are small gaps if you get closer that you could see in.
Oh, okay.
Not mechanic, like not foundry-wise. I can explain things to you. But
Gotcha.
let me just describe, because we did it before, but I didn't really like let you know about what you see when you go ethereal. It's kind of interesting.
The whole different map. John drags it over. We're fucked. There's
No.
like ethereal filters and...
So a little
Totally
bit
dead.
on the ethereal plane. It's a ghostly realm that exists as a buffer between the material plane and the shadow plane, overlapping each other. You will experience the real world as if you were an insubstantial ghost. You can move through solid objects without being seen in the real world. Strange creatures dwell in the ethereal plane, as well as ghosts and dreams, and many of which can sometimes extend their influence into the real world in mysterious and terrifying ways, such as Zoo. Powerful spellcasters utilize the ethereal plane with spells like Blink, Etherealness, and Ethereal Jaunt. So
Yes.
you throw the hood on.
One of these is a phase spider that's waiting for you as soon as you jump over, because John's got us.
No, yeah, you throw the hood on, and the world kind of goes into this ghostly version of itself. You still can see things roughly as they are, but you can move through the solid objects that you see as these like opaque things, like the trees are these black, dark, opaque objects that you can tell there's a tree, and you can like step right through it. But give me a D100 to see if anything happens to be lurking in your area when you go in ethereal.
There's 20 ghosts.
Big
I'm
rolls it for you. But yeah, around you, you see nothing except for the 100 feet away. You see the opaqueness of the wooded barricade. So you're in ethereal, and now what do? You move, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna head on in.
All right, you're 100 feet away, and what's your move speed?
Oh, right. Only 40 feet, so I guess I'll go almost.
All right, so you can move. You are now 60 feet away. So not quite where you are on the map, but let's keep track of that with a little counter above your head. I'll just put you are 40 feet away there, and everyone else I'll just put 100 feet for now, so we track where everyone is. Anything else you're doing with your turn? You use standard move, any swifts or anything? Anything else you want to do?
I am just going to use the rest of my movement to get closer.
Yeah, you use the extent of your movement with your 40 feet, or you said you had 40 feet of movement, right? So you're 60 feet away.
Yeah.
So I should have wrote.
No, you're correct. They're 30 feet. Goblins are 30 feet. They're small but fast.
Okay, so you're 70 feet
I
away.
have-
Small and fast.
You should have 60 feet of movement.
Well, to use the standard for the cloak, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Is that what, like, on command means? It's
Yes,
like,
command
Yeah,
word means
unfortunately.
standard.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Why it takes you 6 seconds to say a single word, I don't understand. But
You're channeling the magic. There's no rush. I mean, it'll take you
I was
just one
imagining
turn.
it more like I just, like, threw on the hood.
Wait, you guys are hasted, so you have double movement.
right,
So you.
that was where the 60 was coming from.
That's where the 60 was coming from. So you are 40 feet away.
Also, it says I have 40-foot land speed.
Really?
At
Oh,
least
because
what
of your
it-
first level of
So you have 80
the
feet
barbarian.
of movement. It just keeps getting closer and closer as we keep talking.
So yeah, it would be 40 because the mad dog still gets the +10 to movement.
So you're actually where you are on the map, even closer actually. So you can get. Okay, so you basically wherever you see on the map, you can get to. So I'm not going to tell you where you want to be. So you tell me where you want to be. So you can move wherever you want on this map. As close as you want to
Not
get.
wherever.
Well,
you mean wherever below is before the door?
Actually, well, yeah. You can get up to... Because you can get up to 20 feet away. So yeah, you can get up to anywhere in these squares here, if you can see my ruler. This line here, you can get anywhere on those lines. But you would know as Ethereal, you can walk through those walls as well, just so you know. But yeah, you right now.
Remember, it's only a 30-foot movement increase, so it's only 70 forward.
Oh right, it's capped at.
It's capped at plus 30.
I forgot. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, it's not 3.5. That's a mistake I make a lot too.
Okay, so.
So you're saying the 10 feet only applies to the first movement?
It'll be 70 total feet of movement that you have per round.
So you're a total of 30 feet away. So basically, the row above you, you can go anywhere there you want.
That's good.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. All right.
I think. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think it's
without
big next.
A combat tracker, I'm very lost.
You can pop the combat tracker out if you right-click the.
Remember which thing that is.
This should be the second icon, the swords.
Okay. Thank you.
That's for everyone. If you want to right-click it, it'll pop out a little window you can move around, and then you can also pop that out, I believe.
Yeah. Pop it out. Pop it out.
Big is hasted as well, so he's got an extra 30 feet because I think he's fast as well. So yeah, he's got 65 feet. Oh, is he overweight or something?
We shouldn't get in any closer than 60 feet. So, because if there's an alarm, if I remember right, the distance on alarm is 60 feet.
Oh, clever. You think they'd put an alarm?
I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh no, it's actually 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, there it is. Anyone within the 60 feet of... No, that's what the hear range.
Yeah, I believe it's a 20-foot radius. Is alarm.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that?
We can get in a little ways. We can move in about 40 feet, 50 feet, something like that. I'll move a little bit further behind because I don't want to be too close to Osram, but I need to be close enough to still be within shield other range.
Okay, so wait, what's Big doing?
Yeah, Frank's turn.
A big would just be
Yeah, I'm not
see
gonna.
you remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna track the speed. I'm just gonna say if you want to use your turn, you can get up to where you are in the map. That's fine with me.
Big
So
would
Big-
wanna. I would have asked Big to stay back with the others. So wherever they move, then he'll.
Okay,
Move
he
with
can
them.
ready to move with the party.
Yeah.
Osrin is the next up then. Oops.
Then move up to 50 feet.
Yeah, if we move in 50, that should be far enough that we're not gonna make it easy to alert everybody that we're here. You can do it somewhat stealthily. With haste, you should be able to do that kind of movement still stealth.
Do it stealthily.
Very nice. And
No,
Ronald,
you wouldn't be that close.
yeah,
It's
Ronald
only 50
warns
feet.
you to stay 20 feet away in case there's an alarm.
From where we were marked, we were 100 feet back. So you'd be right about where we're at now.
Oh. Okay.
Because we were technically 100 feet back when we arrived. So I'm back
Okay.
here.
So that's fine then. I guess I didn't need to do anything.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Well, you could get
40.
closer if you wanted. I just didn't know if you wanted to.
All
Ronald.
right,
No,
I want Zoo to go in first.
Yeah, so I'll just visually put this there because Ronald talked about it. He says, hey, we shouldn't get within this range, basically, as he warns an alarm could be. So I'll just put that out there that you visually know. Not confirmed. Ronald just suspects, but
Correct.
perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Ronald.
think that spreads into the ethereal realm. Yeah, ethereal or astral creatures do not trigger the alarm. Yeah, Ronald's going to move up to... Ronald is moving up to stay within range for Osrin.
Okay. Big ready action can reach where he is on the map. Stay behind with those guys. And we're back at Zoo.
Alright, let's keep going.
All right, you see before you these opaque things that you can walk through if you want.
Yeah, you can just walk straight through things.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might not necessarily take the.
So you might. All you really need to do is peek your head in through the wall. Oh wait, on the ethereal. No, you can still see onto the material plane. You just see things.
They'll just be
decent, right?
yeah, they'll just be like black silhouetted blobs.
Yeah.
You won't be able to see like details, but you could see like presumably things moving around and stuff. It may not let you move through the wall. I might have to do that if that's what you want to do. You can let me know and I can. Oh, did it let you?
I want to try and like peek my head through this wall.
Yeah, I'll just move you in and you should be able to see through, I think. Can you see through it?
Yep.
Okay. So
Oh,
I
God,
will
this is true sight.
reveal what you see. You don't have details on what you're seeing, but you can vaguely see these blobs of their positions. They might be like walking around and stuff. But yeah, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blobs, opaque blobs moving around.
Just 6, not 7?
Just 6. Yep.
Okay.
There are several little tents around, as you can see on the map. There is a more larger tent set up here. Not tent, it's made of wood. You see it as a big black structure. You're not sure what... I mean, it's presumably for their leader, maybe. But the rest of these are blobs, but they're more like... You can see them like flowing in the, like, presumably wind, so you can deduce that they are tents and not a solid structure like this one over here.
Wait, am I just scouting so far? or
Yeah,
am I
you're just scouting.
Okay.
The goal's just get in, get an idea of what the area looks like, and then get back. We just don't want to walk in completely by surprise.
So do I get an idea of where most of the people are? Or are they like all inside?
Yeah. Can you not see their tokens?
No,
Oh.
it's like the entire camp is like grayed out for me.
Oh, weird. I think it's because I didn't put a light source in there. Let me see if I do that, if that'll illuminate things for you. There we go.
There we go.
Only Zoo is supposed to be able to see it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys shouldn't see it.
Yep.
Although, technically, you shouldn't know, like, you can tell by their tokens who is who, but technically you shouldn't really know that, but... This is clear.
Well, that's fine, you can rearrange them as soon as she walks out anyway, so...
Well, I mean, they wouldn't change their basic formation, but... you can tell that this is clearly the chieftain, because he has these 3 blobs. They're on, like, this leash. Very long leashes that they seem to be, like, bobbing back and forth and, like, tugging against his leash, and he's just kind of, like, pulling them back and stuff. You can see that. But they seem very, like, what's the word? Agitated or unruly. They kind of, like, they seem to, like, not obeying his commands, and then he kind of, like, gives them, like, a sharp tug, and they just, like, get back in line.
Alright, well, I will use the rest of my movement to pop back out and start hanging back.
Yeah, you can head right back to the party if you want, and I'll let you converse as a free action if you want to talk.
Alright, big guys in the front, I'll let you in the back.
Is it everyone we
roof.
expected?
What did you say, Whitney? I'm sorry.
Is it everyone that we expected there?
Say we don't see the wizard then, right? If there's
Or
6...
the queen?
Well, yeah, the wizard and the queen are probably in their own place, presumably.
Yeah, one person I didn't see, don't know which one, other than Chieftain definitely there, Mutants definitely there.
Could also be that person that's invisible. So we need to keep that in mind as well. Is it open in the air above?
It is, right?
Yeah, the big camp, yeah, you could have looked up. It's completely open. It's just the barricade is around a road 8 feet. But there's no roof on the big thing.
Open on top.
Okay, that's still a big fall rate. Okay.
And just to avoid any confusion, Zoo confirmed that she basically everyone she expected to be there minus the queen she saw.
Okay.
That many blobs. One of them could have been the queen, theoretically.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's everyone you expect to be there minus one, including the queen.
Gotcha. All right, then it's open on top. Perhaps we just try to let ourselves in. If I gotta stay closest to Osrin. The door gives us a nice choke point. They try to come out at us. The wizard has to go up. One of the creatures will fly up top as we expect. So that's where you'll come in. And we'll have Osrin and Big at the door.
So I wait outside.
Yeah, wait a few feet behind the door. And Osrin, if you want to slip up there, we'll ready Big to run up to your side as soon as you get the door open.
You want me to actually go up to the door now?
Yeah, I'll come in closer.
Okay, well, that was Zoo's turn. Hold on, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Big will just say you guys stand by and then wait.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were just gonna be able to prep if there's other stuff.
No,
I'm sorry.
Osrin is up first. You're going straight to the door.
Well, can Osrin then delay till me so I can stay within range?
Oh yeah. I'll for that purposes, I'll say you're always
Okay.
in range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can move together. But once you reach here, it may change what you want to do.
An alarm goes off.
Yeah, Ronald knows the GM by now, and a bell does ring out.
John, that's just every GM. There's no reason in an encounter like this not to put alarm at the very least on the entrance.
But it's still your turn. But once you just step into like this zone, you just like walk in and wait. Alarm doesn't have spell resistance? Let me just double check.
Alarm does not have spell resistance. If it does, that'd be bizarre.
That'd be funny. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Because that would be a hilarious.
I can't see you because you magic pretend it's no spell resistance.
Yeah, okay.
No spell resistance, no save.
Yeah, so you walk in and you just hear this sharp bell just ringing out and some shouts from beyond the wall. It's just wooden thing. You
Well, I called that one. Get to the door still. Don't stop.
Yeah, it's
Till
still
you
your
get
turn.
enough.
Alright, can I move now?
Yeah, you're in front of this big wooden gate. What do you want to do?
Open it.
Yeah, you go to open it, it's locked. Oh, jeez. Slen, this is party of disabled device.
We've had disable device. We used to have it really well.
Yeah, that's enough to open the lock, but that's definitely a standard action. But yeah, you
it
pop
is.
the lock open. And you can, if you want to open the door, I'll let you do that as well. Because
Yes,
you surprised
I
me
will
being
open
able
the
to
door.
roll an 18. You open the door, you can click it, and you should be able to open it now. Boof. Large, angry growls of orcs and stuff. But no more moving. You're stuck there. Stop moving.
Oh, sorry. I was not trying to move. I'm trying to get it so the map is like centered on my screen again, and I didn't remember how to do that.
Right click and drag. And then you can scroll.
There we go. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ronald, yeah, your movement.
Yeah, I was not trying to run all over the
Big
place.
had a ready to action to move up next
Yep.
to
Big
Osrin
can
once
do
the.
that. I'll just get rid of this alarm if you guys triggered it. It's ringing.
Excited to be right on this one, John.
Anything else from Ronald? You move up close. Any spells or
No,
anything?
just staying in close because that would have been all my movement because she moves exponentially faster than me, even with the.
Gotcha. All right, Zoo. I assume you went unethereal to talk to the party, so you can already be unethereal if you want, or you can be in ethereal still if you plan on doing something sneaky or something, but
Go back to invisible.
Yeah, I was gonna switch on the ring of invisibility. And ready for something to like come flying above the wall.
Okay.
Actually,
yeah.
one issue we forgot to talk about this. How are we
Too
seeing
late.
invisibility? Fuck.
I think we were relying on my perception.
I thought we had an advanced plan.
Wait,
Am I thinking back to a prior combat? I thought we were gonna use. Oh my god, am I confusing games? Thought we had a plan.
I know we discussed
we
dust
did
of appearances.
discuss a plan, but I fucking
I
forgot.
thought we were going
Hold
to
on.
borrow an item.
Which item was it?
I don't remember what it would be called, but it would be like some kind of eyewear that.
Those are really expensive. I don't think
Yeah.
we would have. They.
But,
What I remember.
goggles with see invisibility are not.
What I remember saying is you could have bags of dust of appearances. You could like chuck those if you
Yeah,
want.
but we have to know roughly where the thing is to dust of appearance there, and we have to hit the area with it. I had an idea for this, and I'm fucking annoyed that I.
It's okay. We can pause here and we can say you
Let
have
me just
whatever.
double check the spell. That's all I want to make sure of, because we had talked about that last week.
I know there's a cleric invisibility purge. Maybe
Yeah,
that was your plan.
the one that was one of the requests. When we were talking about the stuff beforehand, we had talked about see invisibility because it's a second level wizard spell.
Oh,
So she would have had see invisibility. That
And
was
was that
That's
minutes
what it
per
was.
level?
Yeah, that should have been written down. That's 10 minutes per level.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, you have.
Oh
that
no,
on.
but we can't because it's personal. That was the problem. Unless there's an alchemist that can pass out potions.
There definitely is.
Okay, then that would work.
All right.
So
you
potion of
can-
see invisibility would do it.
You can also see in the ethereal plane, which you visited already too. So you could have scouted it before you went in ethereal as well. Yeah. So Zoo, you can see invis.
Oh,
Do you see anything additional?
From Zoo's point of view, she does not.
Okay. Oh, is see invisibility a range? I thought it was your visible range.
Let's double check. I think it has a 60-foot range. Maybe not.
No, within the range of your vision, as well as those that are ethereal, as
Oh.
if they were normally visible.
Yeah. Excellent.
Doesn't help if it's just hiding or concealed, though.
Yeah. I'm clicking her token. You can't see anything in Viz right now.
Okay. Got it.
But Zoo, it is your turn.
Then might as well just take a shot on anything you see that you want to shoot.
oh, I was planning on readying for if the
Oh, okay.
witch doctor
Ready?
comes flying over the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you can see these, I'll just reveal these on the initiative order.
And we gave you've got a limning arrow, right? Remember, no, we didn't get you a limning arrow. Whatever. It'll be fine. We don't necessarily need to see it as long as you can.
1 is Ozrin, 2 is Big. This mutant orc is going to charge to the pupper.
Damn. They always start with the damn dog.
It's got a
It's the wizard
club.
that's in the back, right?
Yeah, they think that's the wizard in the back.
Yeah, looks like him.
But I still go for the wizard, even though I would have to go through the other things.
That's debatable. Let's see how these mutant orcs go first.
I believe that hits
Ooh,
your
they
pupper.
swing pretty good. They're less than 50% to hit big at least. So, but yeah, that does hit.
Onto the pupper. Wizard's turn.
'Cause, yeah, this is the thing I was worried about. The wizard's gonna get ahead of us.
Oh, and everyone's so grouped for the spell that he wants to do.
Have him go for it.
He will go for it.
What is that clicking noise?
Oh, sorry. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
water
right
bottle.
at your mic.
He will center this amongst you guys.
Roll
Not
a 35 for a spell resistance check.
Oh, natural 20 on the grapple.
Yeah, that will I think it just me, right?
I don't know. What does everyone?
Oh no, it's natural
CMD?
20, so it gets everybody. That it gets
Except for Osrin.
except Osrin, yeah, for this round.
Heck yeah.
Bullshit, John.
It did
Bull-fucking
something.
shit.
Wait, why
Bullshit.
Why doesn't it get Osrin?
Because Osrin's got freedom of movement.
Oh,
Osrin is just immune.
I was not counting on natural 20.
So wait, the dog's not shield othered, right? Though.
The dog is not shield othered, so I'm
Okay.
taking 8 damage, and you're both taking 4 because it can still hit, it just can't grapple, right? Oh no, it has to succeed.
It has
deal
to
damage.
succeed the grapple to
So I'm just taking 4.
So I don't take any damage.
You don't
Correct.
take any damage, but you're gonna take a total of 12,
I'm gonna
right?
take 4.
You're gonna take 8 and then 4 from Zoo, and Zoo you take 4. As these tentacles kind of emerge from the ground, 2 of them kind of swipe at Osrin and just go right through you, but the other ones they grapple and restrain the rest of you.
Wait, does it deal 16?
It
Or just
dealt 8 to you
Okay.
and 8 to Zoo, so you take 4, and then Zoo takes 4, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So you take a total of 12, is what I was saying.
Oh right, because it grappled me. That's the math
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Yes.
correctly here.
Unless your CMD, well, it's a nat 20, but yeah.
No, it's a nat 20. It got me. It doesn't matter what my CMD is. It doesn't matter what your CMD is.
And
Am
that
I
is
still invisible?
Ooh, John,
uh,
invisible. Can it see invisibility? I don't think it can.
What if you're reaching for any creatures in the area? Each creature in the area dispel the target. I feel like it just knows you're there. He didn't see you. He just centered it on the party, and you happen to be in that square.
I want to argue this more, but I think because it is 1 magical, 2 it's a natural 20.
Yeah, I'll just say you're probably going to get out anyway in the next round. We'll argue it more if you don't get out and things matter, but I think it won't matter. But yeah, so at this point, the queen will step out of the tent.
And then cast a...
Fireball right on top of it.
John, when I mouse over her, that picture is very clearly not the queen.
It's the best female token I had, okay?
No, I mean, there's a separate thing that looks like a fucking alien body in Amber,
Oh, you shouldn't see that. Whatever.
and the rest of them have, like, dragon eyes.
Stop spoiling. She does do anything that you can discern anyway from your position.
She's a fucking dragon. Great, we're all dead.
Big,
She's
you
gonna come
can.
up to us, transform, and burn us all.
You are grappled, but you can try to escape if you wish.
Yeah, might as well.
You need a escape artist or a flat out CMB check to break the tentacle. And I will let you know if you succeed or not. The CMD is 10
I think your
plus its
CMB is better.
Technically, you guys, if it shows you the roll, you can figure it out because you can figure it out. But I think that's not enough. Unfortunately, rolled a 5. Big struggles
Needed
against
22.
it. Yes, but he struggles and he's stuck. He still has anything he can do with the move action? I don't think so.
No.
Big stuck in the tentacle. Another mutadork is ready to go.
Hold on, John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, never mind. It's only +1 for the size bonus. Never mind. I was going to argue that the size bonus doesn't apply because they're both the same size, but it does. Never mind.
Yeah, this one will
It doesn't matter.
roll to see who it goes after. Oh my god, they hate the dog apparently.
The dog is
like
being
that
held
always
by a
happens.
tentacle. They're going to attack it while it's tentacled?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's suboptimal, but I guess they don't know any better, right? They're the stupid
No, they
orcs.
don't. Ugh.
That, unfortunately,
Fuck.
it's the dog.
John, again with the cheaty rolls. Seriously.
This one will just clamor up against its allies, not being able to attack. Osrin.
So I'm going to turn on my rage and my defensive fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And I already have on, let's see, shield, other, protection from evil. I don't have heroism, right?
No.
You do not have heroism.
Okay. So then, but I am hasted, so I get an extra attack.
Yes, if you're full attack, you do indeed.
I'm gonna attack on the one that has the grapple on focus right now. And then I can do a single extra attack, right? For the haste.
Yes, because you're still hasted. Yep, you got 3 more rounds of haste.
Very nice. Those all hit you. Sorry, which one were you going after?
The one that has grappled everybody.
You can't attack the tentacles. The tentacles are not attackable.
I'm attacking the one that did the grappling, though.
No, that's not one of the creatures. It's black tentacles that burst out of the ground. You can't attack the tentacles.
A spell did the grappling. The creatures are
Yes.
just wailing on you. Well, the dog.
Yeah.
I am going for the one that is closest to me, then.
Okay.
Alrighty. Those all hit. They have terrible AC, apparently. So that's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. It is still up. Its mutant body takes the blows, but it is bloodied.
Is it still up?
They do have quite
Is
a bit
that
of HP.
including...
Anything else?
Yeah, okay. Just making sure all the things are there.
The chieftain will go. I think he has a ranged attack here he could throw at you guys. Yeah, he will use a move action to draw his bow, and he'll fire a standard attack at someone. What's the range of his bow? Everyone... Oh, but Sue's invisible anyway, so between the 3 of you... Going Osrin, Big, and Ronald. Oh, Big again!
Jesus!
What?
They had... In their past life, they were...
Fucking dog is doomed.
Yeah, they hated this dog from the very beginning. Just one shot. Ooh, my God, he rolls a
Fuck.
natural 17 to hit the poor dog who's grappled and
John,
getting
you have to
wailed
send me
on.
whatever this mod is that lets you roll higher than 10s all the time, okay?
And
I think
this is
Zoo
when
is definitely against the queen now.
Yeah.
this is when your ready to action will go off as you see this cackling witch orc female girl fly over the area here.
Hold on. Can I get a point of arguing?
Mhm.
Technically, you would have interrupted the ready to action as Zoo. Would Zoo not get an alternative action in that case?
Why is her ready to interrupt?
Because you can't shoot a bow from being grappled.
She's not grappled.
The two-handed weapon.
Oh, is she? She is
I
grappled.
thought she was because
She
you
was, she
natural
was.
20'd and rolled that invisibility doesn't stop you from being grappled.
Right, I forgot she was grappled. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you
so-
could ungrapple me if you want.
So
No,
but
I
she
forgot
had
you were
the
grappled.
opportunity to instead have ungrappled herself from the ready action
Sure.
that she would have otherwise had.
Sure, you can make an escape artist check,
Cool. Let's go.
which succeeds. You can, as your ready to action, you succeeded in moving yourself out, and you do see the witch. The witch. I can ping it, but no one else is supposed to see that. But she's there.
I didn't. I looked away.
And what does she want to do? You see her reading this scroll, looking at Osrin. Ooh, she passes. She casts. You guys, I don't. Does anyone have spellcraft? You guys can hear her.
Yes.
Chanting the words.
Is it a level 11 or lower?
Yeah. She's casting Finger of Death.
Ooh, that won't do anything.
Exactly. They didn't know that, though. But it would have done something.
That's fucking terrifying.
She
I don't know
casts...
how I missed that when looking at her sheet.
She doesn't have that on. She pulled a scroll.
Okay. You did say scroll. Yep.
Yeah, this black energy kind of envelops you, Osrin, and you feel for a moment your life flash before your eyes, but the scarab kind of vibrates and absorbs the spell. She curses in Orc, if you speak Orc. Turn wasted. Ronald. She remains invisible, so she must have improved invis on her, but...
Hold on one sec. Just checking something here. Yeah, I guess I just try to... This is the nightmare realized. It got the natural 20, so I don't think I'm getting out of this. But I got a plus 16. So yeah, try to escape, artist. This shuts me down though, pretty annoyingly.
Oh,
26. That's I did.
Oh!
Stack up plus 10 on it.
you're out. You
I'm coming over to
rip the-
here.
You get out
with
of
my
the
movement.
tentacle area. Anything else?
That's all I can do because I had to break free of the tentacle.
All right, Zoo, you are free. You know you want to remove yourself from the area unless
Yeah,
you want to make a
5-foot
check
step
again. So you
Yeah.
can make a 5-foot
Little
step
5-foot
and
step back.
And then shoot down the target.
Is there a way to like target her if I can't?
I'll just reveal her because you guys know her.
Yeah, we're gonna see where the arrows are gonna hit. So, whoa, hello.
she's above
Thankfully,
you.
she's in the air.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be funny if you take her down though. She'll just flop down next to me.
She'll probably impale herself on the wooden wall, but
Oh God. Ugh.
Do I still get both of my things since I only took a 5-foot step?
Yes.
you get your full
You'll still
attack,
get a
yeah.
full action. Yep. You
Okay.
have haste, so we've got 2 more rounds of haste.
Let's pelt her with arrows. Why not?
Ooh, pretty sure her AC is not that great, but let's just double check.
It's still factoring in the demon bane.
Oh.
it? Yeah, that's why I didn't think that was going to work out very well, because I figured you can't have it on as a static effect. So the first attack, John, should be dropped by... looks like by 10. So the first one is 14. The second one is 8 less, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on.
8
I'm just
less.
sorry. I'm just fixing it for next time.
Okay, so it'll be 10, 10... 10, 10... 6... And... Oof. Ten, 10, 6, and 8 are the total damages from those arrows. And then you get your hasted attack as well, Michelle.
Oh.
So do a single attack at
Wait,
full.
wait. Just wait. Just let me just.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you
get
don't
her.
have the bonus off. Got it.
Let me just make sure it's fixed going forward. Why can't I do damage here? Attack rolls. I guess I can just do ranged weapon. Ranged weapons. And then for
I could have deleted it, John. It's just on the Demon Bane arrows.
Yeah, I just wanted to fix it though, just so for going forward, because she still has Demon Bane arrows, right? Just in case you
Yeah,
ever
but
want to use
we
them.
can just, if you just delete them, we can do it later. Because I have a way to do this that I can show you what I did. And I think it works really well.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
So how much damage was that? Sorry.
10, 10, 6, and 8, so 20, 34. 34 total, all clustered.
Yeah, they pin into her. She's still, she's a beefy orc. She's still floating there, cursing at you. And yeah, you can do your hasted attack. It should hopefully have the Demon Bane out now.
That's a single arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Excellent. That is definitely a hit. And solid damage. She's still floating up there, though. But she is quite bloody. Another round of that will definitely take her down. Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else you can do, right?
No.
You don't need to heal
Alright.
yet, so.
Oh boy.
Damn dog.
Ugh. Are you sure you're not just
Oh,
pressing
miss-
the number
oh.
2, John?
But it's
Finally a
grappled.
miss.
It's
It-
grappled.
It
so
is
it
grappled.
loses
You son of a bitch.
some AC. Still up though.
Yeah, it was built to be a tank, but when all 3 orcs decide to attack it in the first round, it's not much of a tank now, is it?
So
And they
yeah,
all roll.
this wizard's
crazy.
turn. He looks at all of you and says, "Who the hell are you?" Do you answer him or?
I mean, you
Your
already started
worst
attacking us, so does it
nightmare.
matter?
Your worst nightmares. He says, "Well, if that's the case, you'll never leave here alive."
He also casts Finger of Death.
He begins casting a spell that you can spellcraft.
Yep.
As I do some quick measurements.
Yeah! Know what that is, too.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he's hasting the group of orcs here.
Ugh. Haste! They're getting faster!
And he will back up. And he'll back up here. So, my lady, we must retreat.
Cowards! What will your army think when you run away?
Ronald's kind of hidden there. They
Yep,
see
Ronald is
that
behind the wall.
Osrin is immune to the tentacles, so she will start casting a spell at Osrin.
Oh, nope.
Well,
Don't think I identified that one.
you can identify
Only 3?
level 3. Yeah, it's a Dispel Magic.
Oh, okay.
That's not supposed to be targeted against Big, but...
Nope.
So she's just trying to Dispel Magic you. So she needs to do...
Oh, that range is longer than I remembered it being. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. So she needs to do a d20 plus the caster level, and a DC equals 11 plus the spell's caster level for all the spells on you. So anything Ronald casts on you, it'll be a 19 to dispel. And I think the wizard... Well, we'll go down. We'll see what she rolls first.
Yeah, hold on. Because very clear. I want to find the thing. Hang on. Because you're doing area dispel, right?
Targeted dispel. One object, creature, spell, or spell is the target of the dispel magic. You make one dispel check and compare that to the spell with the highest caster level. So whatever.
Oh, right. You roll down until you hit one. I knew it only got rid of one. It's just whichever one you manage to hit first.
Indeed.
Got it. Okay. Carry on. I was like, it doesn't get rid of all of them. That is a failure, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that
19, I
fails.
think.
It is 11 plus spells caster level, so 19 is the DC.
Right, but the caster level of the wizard, he was level 5, so I think he's going to hit a wizard spell. What buffs do you have on from the wizard? I think it's just haste.
The haste, and he doesn't have see invisibility, so just haste.
Was that it? Just haste?
Haste is
Blur.
the next highest level spell, and blur, yeah.
All right.
But blur
so...
is lower level, blur is second, haste is third,
Oh,
because it
Does
goes
it?
down in level order.
I thought it just went by his caster level.
No, I thought it was, if not, compare the same result to the spell with the next highest caster level. Oh yeah, it's caster level. So actually the next one is still mine. So is it just with the single roll? You don't roll each time?
No, it's with one
Okay,
roll.
you just compare each time.
So
yeah,
it's
so-
either haste or blur, right?
Yeah, it's either haste or blur.
What do you want? Do you want like one? One will be your best spell that you want. Do you want haste or blur to be one? Whitney?
Probably blur because it's going to last longer.
Okay.
All right, one will be blur, two will be haste. Haste, take your haste buff
Okay.
off.
So no bonus attack, but you still got blur.
You still have blur.
But I thought it was because it was 17, it wasn't enough. Why?
It wasn't enough to
17 is
hit
enough to get-
Ronald's, but it was enough to
Correct.
hit your
Ah.
wizard friend who buffed you up. He's lower level.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Big, hanging on by dear life.
Also, didn't we give big blur? Did we, like, because I thought we did, maybe we didn't. We might have forgot that. Oh well. Should have done that. Sorry.
Big will try and get out again.
Yep. Oh, the black tentacles are supposed to retry to grapple him anyway.
Yes. Yep.
So I'll just
Deal
roll that
damage.
because he might not even gotten
Be
grappled
Be alive.
or be alive.
Well, he's still grappled. You don't lose the grapple because you fail a grapple.
Oh,
You just don't deal damage. The effect is deal damage.
Oh yeah, you're grappled until you get out, I guess.
Correct.
Oof. So I think if he takes at least 1 damage, how much health does he have? 2. Okay, he has a chance to live. It's a 1d. Oh no, it's not. It's
They need
1d6 plus 4.
D6 plus 4.
So he is unconscious, unfortunately. With 6 damage done.
Yep.
On the wizard's turn. But the do the tentacles keep grappling? I guess they would, right?
Yeah, they don't know that he's unconscious.
That's kind of mean, but I guess that is what
It is what it is. I mean, we'll deal with bringing the dog back later.
I can't
Okay.
believe your ultimate goal was to kill my dog.
It wasn't.
This is what
I
happens
rolled.
to animal companions.
I rolled for it. All right, the dog is unconscious and the tentacles.
You haven't rolled a single one, so I don't know.
That's
A
true.
little
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah, John. Your rolls,
Um,
very suspect, okay? They've all been above 10.
I'm gonna give the first
Even
one.
your D6s.
So the
D2s are always 2, John. Always 2. Very sus. Very sus.
Okay, this one will listen
Again?
to orders and not attack the unconscious dog.
Very sus, John. Above 10. I want this mod.
It will go for Osrin. And I believe it is hasted, so it gets a second attack.
It is hasted.
Then for my blur, I roll a
None of
d5.
those
Is that
hit.
it?
None of those come close to
Yeah, I guess
hitting.
it does.
Okay, and that's not even with the
Oh wait, the
crane riposte?
27. Yeah, the 27 will trigger crane. Well, no, because it's plus 5 on top of the 32 for crane riposte.
Okay, so it's not even close. Okay.
Not even hitting. Yep.
All right, so it attacks and it misses every shot, and you have blur on too, but it doesn't even hit you anyway. So
Okay.
nothing hits you. This orc is stuck back here. Oh yeah, they'll stay there. Osrin.
So my haste is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No haste.
Okay. I'm gonna do a full attack on the one right in front of me.
Those will hit. Anything else that's still up?
Nope.
Fucking kidding?
They're beefy. This chieftain will take a 5-foot step forward. You guys, sorry, do you speak orc? Anyone speak orc?
I do not know.
I don't.
No? Okay. You just hear orc. Orcish. But he can't see Ronald, he can't see Zoo. Oh wait, Zoo, your invis broke, right? Because you attacked?
Yes, Invis would have broke because of the attack.
Oh, okay. So he sees Osrin and Zoo, so he'll... 1 will be Osrin, 2 will be Zoo. And he's going for Osrin.
All right.
He loads up a shot.
Ready for John's natural 20 here.
Oh, that's annoying. I didn't give him
Did
any
you break
arrows.
his sheet?
No,
Oh,
but
nope, you didn't
he
give him
has
arrows. He doesn't have
arrows. I just forgot that you actually need ammunition in this.
Yep.
All right, he does load up a shot and fires. Like that. Full attack. Oh, ammo.
By the way, did you see you can set defaults for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is nice. Wait, how did I shoot with the arrow last time?
I think he had one. You probably didn't give him enough arrows.
It's not letting
John
me
dragged one arrow onto his sheet.
select his ammunition. What's going on here?
He doesn't have any ammunition, John.
All right, well, I'm not going to waste time trying to figure it out. I'll just roll it manually because I don't know what's going on. So he rolls at a plus that. Okay, let's just see if these probably won't even hit you anyway. First shot, that's definitely a miss. Second shot, misses as well. This witch doctor, noticing that Osrin is a clear issue here.
Osrin she's about to get shot down by Zoo.
That is true. I don't know if we can do anything about that.
She's gonna die. She's that loyal to this fake queen.
All right. She will try. She will fly up. Whoosh, over here. And she will target you with an enervation, Zoo. Which will do nothing, I'm pretty sure, but let's just try.
Yep. It's negative energy.
It is a ray of negative energy, so your scarab... Let's just roll to see if she even hits you anyway. So I think you need to hit a touch attack anyway. Yeah, so she might even miss, so...
Hold on, can I argue on behalf of the GM for a second?
What?
Didn't she already fail at a finger of death on her?
No, on Osrin.
Okay. Trying it, because you got Osrin selected again, so...
Oh, whoops, sorry. She's still going after Zoo.
Okay.
21, I think. Does that hit your AC at all? Your touch AC? It does. The black energy kind of envelops you, but then again, your amulet, your scarab, vibrates and absorbs the attack. And she curses, because everyone has these damn amulets. And she's a negative energy person. Ronald.
Alright, well, let's take a turn off of these spells. And create a cloud of gas.
Where this is centered around you, correct?
It emits from around me.
All right, but it doesn't follow you, right? It
does not
down.
follow me.
Okay,
it just comes out from me.
What is it, 20 feet?
20 feet.
Oh.
You can change that color.
I don't know. Can I change it? Yes, I can. What color do you want it?
Actually, I should make the other one the black area tentacles, because they're... And actually, Osrin, you should take a 5-foot step back. Because they'll have to follow you into the tentacles.
Okay.
And I'm going to 5-foot step to... it's a little hard to tell which circle is which, but here.
All right, Zoo.
And then a few 5-foot step back towards me.
Alright, time to shoot the switch on the sky. Bye-bye.
She tries to curse you as you shoot arrows at her.
Bye-bye.
Fortunately, they fall on deaf ears. As that will hit, that will hit, that will hit, and that will hit. Oh! She's got barely she's like bleeding.
Hasted attack.
Oh, hasted attack.
Yes.
The arrow. She switches to common. Please, little goblin, don't do it. And then the arrow just kind of just like slams into her, and
she dies from falling damage.
Yeah, she just like collapses into the black tentacles that they thrash and grab her as she falls down into them. Well, this guy will take a step forward.
Oh! She negates that first crit.
Why?
Because she has Crane Riposte. She can choose to negate. He can choose to negate a single attack.
Well,
and when doing so, she'll take the second crit. He'll take the second crit, unfortunately.
Well, hold on. The blur goes first, right?
Yeah, so the blur does go first.
One's a miss, right? Out of D5?
Okay.
All right, so then you're using Crane Riposte. One.
Yep.
And you get to make an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
So you can
Sorry,
swing...
how much damage am I taking?
Nothing yet.
Nothing from the first one.
So you can just do your swing back. Let's just do it in order. So you
Yep.
crane riposte the first crit, you smack it away, and you hit him instead for 15. That hits. And now the second 20, your crane riposte
to
is
be
now
a little
gone.
pedantic here, because I'm the one who caused it, and I don't want the monsters to lose it. They are in a obscuring mist. Everything has, I think, and everything has 20% mischance. Let me make sure. Yeah, a creature 5 feet away has concealment.
So does that stack with blur?
No, it does not stack with blur.
So it's the same roll then. So
Right now, it's the same roll. Yeah.
okay, but yeah,
The blur for the moment is extraneous, but Osrin would still need to roll d5. So Osrin, you'll need to roll a
d5 for the second attack. So that'll hit, and I think that confirms, right? 32 is your AC.
Well, no, that was for Osrin's. That was for Osrin's blur, because Osrin would have to roll against the attacking the orc.
Oh,
So now it's your turn to roll the orc's second attack for concealment.
Me?
No.
well, Osrin rolled the first
whichever we're
one.
doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. Then you should have rolled the one for the orc. I'm
I
sorry.
needed to roll the one for against the orc for the attack of
Yep.
opportunity, which is a miss.
Damn it. Okay. That worked out the other way. I was trying to get us a no loss there, but it didn't work out. Okay, so yeah, you'll take the second hit then, Osrin. Which will be
But
28.
we'll take half. So
Right, and I'll take the other half. So 14 for each of us.
yeah, I gave you the damage, Osrin.
Okay.
And then his hasted attack of 28 is a miss.
It is a miss still, yeah, because it's still 32.
All right, that is a miss. I think that's everything. Yep. And then this wizard. What can he do?
Hopefully wish you could see through clouds.
That's right. He can't see through the cloud.
Yeah. If he's got another dispel, he can give that a shot.
Well, he didn't use a dispel. The chick did.
Right.
That is a good point, though. He will use his dispel to try to get rid of that obscuring mist.
That's what I put it down for, was try to eat a dispel.
Get that mist out of there!
Ooh, that's gonna do it. Yep. Delete my mist.
Now, this
did
is
its job.
interesting because it overlaps with the black tentacles. But he only
That
can
won't
target
matter.
one thing, right?
Yeah, it only targets one spell
Okay.
in that particular case.
He will.
But either way, Osrin, you should move back on your initiative.
He will move line of
Just
sight
doesn't damage
behind this structure.
Sorry, I thought we were further down the initiative order. I just looked over.
The queen will go. She will cast a spell. It is not necessary to, it'll be obvious what it is in a moment. As she, this area, it goes dark.
Okay.
But I think all of you have some sort of dark vision, so you probably can all see through this.
Oh, that's disappointing. You forgot to conceal her name.
Oh.
We definitely know it's not the queen.
No!
That's all right. I didn't know it did that too. It did that retroactively. That's cool.
You saw nothing. Mutant orc will try to waylay you. So
Ooh,
I'll roll
that's 2
against your
hits.
concealment first, or your blur, or the blur. Well, I'll just go with mine. So he missed the first one, Second one's a natural miss, and the third one I'll roll. You can roll against. You don't have to roll, but I'll roll against you. The last one is a hit for 35, so you'll take half, 6 and 6.
Yep, I'll take 6.
Did you want me to apply it for you, Whitney, or did you want to?
Sure.
All right, I'll give you half. This creature will rush through, procking the black tentacles.
Do I get an AO?
You do.
Yep.
Let me just read black tentacles. Does it trigger when they walk in?
Oh, that part I don't know.
At the beginning of the wizard's turn.
Okay.
So yeah, he's okay until if he stay. Well, he's gonna stay there anyway. But that'll hit. You'll strike him as he runs by, but he will get one attack off on you back, which is a miss. Raw.
Things are actually pretty buff.
Osrin.
I will full attack the one right in front of me.
Don't forget to step back into me.
I know. I just have to.
All right,
Yeah.
the one that is almost dead, I assume, and
Yeah.
that will. Your first attack will bring him down. Your second attack you can throw against the guy right next to him, which will hit. And then you can 5-foot step back.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. The orc chieftain will yell back in orc and fire an arrow or some arrows.
Can you confirm target ability?
Sorry, what?
Can you confirm target ability? Because from a visibility range, I don't think any one of us can see the where the chieftain is.
Oh, that's
So
true.
theoretically, we should be blocked by walls. That was another part of the decision here.
Okay. Yeah, so he can't see anyone, so he's going to walk up. Roar. Now he can see Zoo. Once he gets through the door here. And he'll roll to hit you, but he loses an attack by doing that. 32. Does that hit you, Zoo?
It's on you, Zoo. You're muted.
I keep forgetting that, sorry. Yeah, I don't-
So 7 damage split between you and Ronald. I don't know how you want to divide that.
Ronald, take if you can take the bigger part. I'm gonna take the 3 because I'm a little low on HP.
All right.
I think I can handle 4.
All right, Ronald.
Yeah. So I think overall, the more important target to heal up at the moment is going to be Osrin because they've somehow hit pretty hard here.
I'm only down by 20.
Oh, you're down more than that.
No.
Oh, I guess I would sort of know. So,
Yeah.
I think what's the distance between us? 40. Damn. I think here instead, then I will toss a. What is it? There it is. Still the distance thing. Damn it. Fuck. It's not. Neither of these are good because we're just far enough from each other because the stupid tentacles, and the tentacles can be advantageous right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm still gonna heal you, Osrin. Gain back 15.
Nice.
It literally is. Nice.
All right, Zoom. Or is there something
And
else?
then, no, I can't move down because I'll be in tentacles. So
Zoo.
Is there anything in particular you want me to hit?
Wizard. Go for the wizard.
Do the wizard.
He is out of sight at the moment.
Yeah, you'll have to move so you can see him. But you should be able to move to... Oh, no, he moved way back, so then shoot the queen.
I also... Okay.
You should be able to move to the side to see the queen, I'm assuming.
Okay.
It means you'll only get one arrow, unfortunately, if you have to move more than 5 feet, but...
There she is. Parrot. Pew.
Oh, that unfortunately will hit. But it seems like your arrow does little to no damage. But it still hurts her.
Tries not to metagame. On your sheet, I think, is the answer you need.
I didn't hear it. Wait, what?
No, that's probably best that you didn't hear.
Okay.
Yes. Anything else?
It's a move and an attack, so I don't think so.
All right.
Unless you've got a free action, but you're still pretty good, right? You haven't really taken any damage.
This thing will... The chieftain will be trying to pull in the reins on this guy. I'll give him a save to see if he can listen. Yes. He delays his turn.
Oh, they don't want to get tentacled, huh?
Weird. Can't imagine why.
The wizard takes a step out, snaps his fingers, and the tentacles will disappear. And the queen will go. She just got hit by an arrow, so she knows you can see.
Sorry,
through
the unknown creature.
Yes. Well, it's the queen. And what did she have for you guys? She'll call out, "Now you see here, you must be my subjects. Surrender and I'll spare your lives. End this madness." Do you respond?
Can we get a sense motive to see if that sounds like the way the queen speaks?
Sure.
Because it has to try to mimic her as best as it can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nope. Not on my end.
Zoo, you can definitely tell, because you were actually in that court thing that Ronald dragged you guys through. This is definitely not how the queen speaks. The rest of you kind of can't really tell either way, but Zoo, you can kind of just hear this inflection, this almost in sinister, kind of infernal sounding tongue at the end of her words. Does not sound like the queen.
Baker.
Is that all you guys say? You just call her a faker?
That's all we can do for now.
Better things if you would like.
She takes a step into the hut here, out of sight.
Up. Cowardly queen.
The delayed orc that is no longer worried about he will... How much move speed does he have? 40 feet. Yeah, he will incur an attack of opportunity from both of you to circle and get in flank. Oh, solid hit. Ronald, you don't wield any weapons?
I don't wield any weapons, no.
Alright. He will attack Ozrin with flank. That is a miss.
That does not hit.
This one will attack as well with the flank that I'll actually include in the roll. Attack roll bonus.
4. Or 2?
2.
Two.
Flanking.
Yeah.
Full attack.
That hits.
No.
Oh.
Hold on. It's
Crane
been a
riposte.
full round since the last time you were hit, so you get a crane riposte on that.
And blur.
Yeah, because that does hit the 37 that would be
I'll roll
necessary.
the blur for the first one to see if it even hits
So yeah,
you.
we gotta see blur first.
So
Okay.
first hits, then you can do your crane riposte, and you can give an attack back at him,
Yep.
which will hit.
Damn, all three of those fucking things hit.
And then, do you have anything
That's
for the other
insane.
ones? Or I have to roll a blur. Okay.
No, blur on each one is all.
Blur.
Oh, miss!
Oh yes, nice.
Nice job. Oh my god!
Nice.
Wow!
Oh.
You kind of like phasing in the ethereal plane. He swings once, swings. So the first one you kind of deflect. The second and third, he's swinging into the ethereal as you phase out of existence. Osrin.
You want to do full attack on the one that is most injured.
All
From
right.
up here. Oh, damn. Got
The
two
one to
teeth.
your south is more injured. Well, they're pretty close. They're almost the same, but the one to the south is more injured. So I'll just go on that guy. And yeah, those are hits.
Can you also take a 5-foot step south? At
Here?
a diagonal. At a diagonal. There you go.
He is still up though. This chieftain is ready to get into the melee. He will step forward here, walk here, and then here. So I don't think he incurs an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
But he will not get a full attack on you. No attack of opportunity. He was careful.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said there was.
No.
This one. He will throw it into you. Ooh, we gotta roll the blur. Nice. So I think that one will hit you. But you'll take half, so I don't know how you guys want to divide that.
I'll take the bigger part.
Isn't it? Oh, it's.
I'll take the smaller part. You take the bigger part. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, apply that to yourself if you can.
Yep.
And it's Ronald's turn.
Yeah, Ronald's gonna. Oh, ruler. Ronald's gonna 5-foot step. And Ronald is going to. Not. What the fuck is his casting time? Hold on, I gotta look something up. The casting time is randomly not on this spell.
Mm.
I just want to make sure I understand Chain of Perdition correctly. It's a standard action to summon it, and then it's a move action to make it do something to somebody, right?
Let me just pull it up. Floating chain of force appears within. You can perform any dirty trick using your caster level. As a move action, you can move the chain.
Oh, no, it's in place of my combat mover bonus. That's using my cat. No, what is the action to use it? Or does it just do it? I don't know. Maybe I might just hold off on this spell for right now. I don't think it's quite what I hoped for.
There's
I'm
a-
gonna cast. I'm gonna cast
Sure.
Sanctuary myself.
Sure. But yeah, it would just, I would say when you summon it, it would do an attack, and every round it would just auto attack.
Okay. Yeah, but for now I'll just go with Sanctuary.
Alrighty. Anything
And
else?
then I thought I had a free action. Hold on. Nope, I do not. Okay, never mind. That's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, and we are in round 7, so all your wizard buffs are expired. No haste, no blur.
Yep.
There, bye-bye. But Zoo, your turn.
Sure.
You got
You
2 mutants,
cut
the
out.
chieftain, the wizard,
Do you want me
and
to
the
do
queen.
the wizard or help you with the orcs?
We can't really see the wizard. The witch moved away, so yeah.
She can see the
aim
wizard.
I can see the wizard. I
Aim,
have plenty.
just aim for the chieftain.
Okay.
Let's get the chieftain out of here.
Sounds good to me. Is he within 30 feet?
I think so. Ah,
You should 5 foot step
Yeah, you
forward
could-
as well.
5-foot step and be in range.
Did it move me forward?
Yeah.
It did.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It didn't really look like it on my screen. Maybe it happened too fast. How do you like the taste of arrows?
Ooh!
Oh my god, John, this mod is terrible.
The first one does indeed hit, though, and the many shot. So those will strike him.
Mod is
But
bullshit,
those
John.
nat ones will miss. Flying to the dirt.
And this is round 7 from the time that we arrived, not from the time that we started combat.
It's from the time you arrived.
Okay, just making sure.
He will come out here. And he'll throw a confusion out.
Is that AoE?
Yes.
Oh, come on. He knows to put it up that high. Can you even see at that range? Hold on.
You can see.
Okay, I guess he can see to that square.
But he does hit some of his orc friends.
Spell
here.
resistance.
Yes. I will have to roll that against each of you.
Yep.
What is his caster level? Alright. I gotta beat a what, 20?
Spell resistance is, yeah, DC 20 for all of us.
Alright, this is Ronald. Failure.
Nope. Good. That's the most important one.
We're just gonna
That's a
run.
success on me, right?
Yes, that is Ozrin. Then Zoo. Failure. Friendly.
Check
Orcs. Oh wait, they don't have spell resistance. They need to make a save. Well, it affects you. Then
Yeah,
you
then you get a save.
You get a save.
You still get a save, Whitney.
A will save.
How do I roll?
Will.
No, it's like my lowest ones.
But you pass.
Okay.
And the chieftain will have to make a save as well. Ooh, natural 20.
Damn. John, this mod is terrible. I hate it.
All right,
As a
so
player.
literally no one confused?
No one is confused.
Rip. All right. Well,
Except for the caster wondering why no one.
yeah, he's confused. Why no one is confused? The queen will yell something out in Orcish.
That makes up for the first round you made as Luge, John, with your natural 20. So
This orc will take a 5-foot step. Actually, take a 5-foot step this way. With
not
a
going to
will
roll
save.
randomly. It knows smart enough to choose. Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's going for
he's
the
trying to
flank.
guide him with the
Yeah.
will save. He'll listen. Yeah, he listens.
Okay.
And he will full attack Ozrin with flank. Holy shit.
The first one will trigger the. Well, first. Oh no, you don't have blur anymore. So yeah, the first one will trigger your crackback. You'll cancel it and crackback.
Nice hit. And then the other two are just
Yeah, we
taking
don't
half.
have blur, so I take. I'll take 14, and you'll take 15, I guess.
Right, yeah. Each take a hit. This thing will take a step forward to attack Osrin. No flank, though.
Those will miss.
All misses. Osrin.
Alright. I'm gonna attack whichever one looks more... Oh no, I'm gonna attack the chieftain.
Well, we'll still have to deal with the other one, so let's just take down something that's been hitting you.
This
so
one
take
looks
down
the
one of
most
the damage
injured.
Yeah.
First attack goes on him. Second attack
We want to
goes
shrink
on
the number
him.
of attacks you're taking.
He goes down. I'll just move these out of the way.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step there.
Yep.
This chieftain looks at this injured dwarf. Osrin. He's not really concerned with Zoo at the moment, so he will pick between the two of you. 1 for Ronald, 2 for Osrin. Oh, he takes a step forward.
Yep.
He will switch to common. He'll say, I've murdered many of your kind. Join them in the afterlife. Send my regards.
Let me see when this targeting happens.
Oh, right. He needs to make a will save as you are sanctuary.
Yep. That is the first thing that has to happen.
Ooh, and I believe his whole attack action
His
is
whole
lost.
attack is gone.
So yeah, he threatens your kind, mocks your people, and as he raises his double orc axes to attack you, the power of Arfin just stops his blades inches before your head. It's kind of just like held
Winging
in place.
upon me was a bad deal.
Oh, what is this sorcery? Ronald.
Oh no, it's that part of the action is lost to be technical.
Well, he 5-foot steps, so he can't move anyway. So he attacked action you, so he lost that action.
Ronald is going to still take a 5-foot step back because I'm pretty sure I know what the next order is going to be. And then reveal his Healy powers. 33.
Holy snap. On yourself, I assume?
That's for yourself,
That's for
right?
me. Yep.
Very nice. Zoo.
Alright, let's keep putting arrows into this thing.
Which one is the chieftain or the other guy weaker? Because I think Zoo's gotten more hits on the.
This guy's weaker.
Okay, so we want to minimize the number of things that can attack.
Okay. You got it, boss. Do I want to make one of them... Do you think making one of them a pheromone arrow would help?
I don't really think it's going to matter at the moment.
Okay.
Let's save that for bigger fish.
Very nice. First one is a mini shot that'll hit. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Attack 2 will hit. Their AC is not very good. He's still up after that. The rapid shot will hit. And he's barely up after that.
What? She only got shitty HPs.
The wizard. We'll move here.
Wizard's getting ballsy. Must need to get in a range for something good.
Oh yeah, the best spell of all.
Uh-oh. Magic missile?
He will throw a grease under, I believe it's 10-foot square, right? Yeah, so he'll put it under Osrin and Ronald. Both of you can make me reflex saves.
Does it affect me because I have the freedom of movement?
Oh, I think so. I think you still can trip, right?
I don't know.
Let me read freedom of movement. Never even thought about that.
Any influence that impedes movement.
Even though the influence of using impedes movement, such as it's not really impeding your movement though, because the example they're giving is
laying
solid
on the ground
fog.
is movement impeded?
Allows the subject's movement to attack normally while underwater. Okay. Yeah, you're immune to this, but Ronald's not.
Yeah, I'm checking something though. Just to make sure this doesn't do me any benefits.
Good call, Whitney. Freedom of movement is OP.
Yeah, when's my... I'm like up next, aren't I? Oh no, he's towards the top. Yeah. I'm gonna throw up a stone shield for the extra reflex bonus.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but here we go. Nope,
Ugh.
doesn't matter. Down I go.
You fall prone.
I do. Sign. I got my thing. I will take the prone condition, sir.
Queen kind of bursts out from the tent.
In and out, in and out. Fucking child.
She has
apparently.
she now has these like extended fingernails that look like these sharp claws that she's like threatening at you guys. She says, "If you won't bow before me, you will die." This orc.
I don't remember the queen having those.
He will either attack Ronald or Osrin. He's going for Ronald, so you'll have to make a will save against your sanctuary.
Yep.
And fail as he brings up his masterwork club, tries to slam it into you, and again on the side.
It's an unreasonable thing to attack someone while they're lying on the ground.
Oh yeah, you're prone too, and again he can't even hit you. He doesn't respond in any sort of tongue, just kind of ambient noise. Osrin.
I'm attacking whoever looks most close to death.
Oh, no, not a crit. Damn.
Your first attack will bring down that guy. The second attack against the chieftain.
He does not have a 17 AC.
Unfortunately, will not crit, but you do some good damage.
18. Also, Osrin, we are on round 9. Oh no, we're on round 8. Next round, your rage will end.
Okay, I'm gonna take another step back.
Some quick conversation in Orcish, and she will point at Osrin, and he will 5-foot step up to try and hit you since he couldn't hit Ronald, and he doesn't know what that is. So he will try to full attack, take you down. I believe those are all misses.
Those are all misses.
Yeah.
Whew. Right round to get it.
Ronald.
All right, on Ronald's turn, Ronald is going to know that he can't be attacked now, so he is going to cast a Blessing of Fervor on all of us. So this will give you either a additional attack action like haste, or or be able to stand up as a swift action. I guess I forgot I have to stand up, so I'll stand up and cast this. Sorry.
Can you not cast when you're on the floor? Why not?
I don't know. I'm just gonna stand up anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he can't attack you, right?
Yeah. Or get a +1 to attack and dodge bonus to AC, or cast a single second level spell with an additional bonus. So the thing you're going to use most is probably just the bonus attack.
Just a quick time check. Are we okay to keep going for another 5-10 minutes, or?
I will do my best.
Okay.
And then Ronald will shout, "With claws like that, why don't you try the arrows we used last week, a couple of days ago?" Zoo.
On it.
All right, Zoom.
And that'll be Ronald's actions.
Yeah.
So I assume that means hit the queen,
Yep.
which I have no qualms about.
With the strong arrows. We might just be losing out on it, but if those claws happen to be demon claws.
All right. Perish.
Oof. Yeah, you're gonna roll the damage separately just because I roughly did it. So you're gonna give me an extra 2d6 on the first one.
It also doesn't look like
2d6
it
plus
applies
5.
portion.
It what?
I don't see it in the attack portion, like the.
To hit? Yeah, I'll add it.
Yeah, they
in
should
there.
all be.
Okay.
They should all be plus to each of them.
Okay, I just knew before it was like full time.
Yep.
Yeah, as these arrows hit
So
her.
it's
And then also, would my favorite enemy count? Like
is
obviously I
your
wouldn't
favorite
know
enemy
before I
demon?
hit it.
yeah.
You have favorite enemy demon? Yeah, it would apply.
So it'd be +4 or +2 additional on top of this. On top of each thing.
+2 damage on each hit.
+2 damage and shit. Yeah. Because normally it's vicious. It's the vicious aim from Divine Marksman, which
And
gives
each
the 2,
damage
and
is
then
a
you get the extra
2d6, right?
2. Each arrow is 2d6 bonus.
Oh my
yeah.
god, you might just freaking kill her. So 2d6, 4d6,
The
5d6.
plan.
Give me a
Should be
6d6.
86.
Oh, 86.
Only
Two-
4 of them. Remember, there's a attack bonus on each one too, equal to the Demon Bane.
Yeah,
So they would all also be +4, +2 from the Bane, +2 from the.
yeah. 8d6 plus whatever your bonus is. +5.
And then, can I use the Blessing of Ferrer for another attack?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Give me the 8d6 though, you might just kill her.
Yep.
Oh, right.
8d6 plus 8, because the Demon Bane adds +2 to the damage.
8d6 plus 8. Ooh, plus 8.
Yeah, she kind of comes burling out of the tent with the claws, and she's like charging, and you just pepper these arrows into her with these Demon Bane, and she drops to the ground. The facade of the
goodness.
queen fades away, and you see this hideous demonic creature. Dead on the floor.
This is what you sent to lead your army? Demons!
This is not looking good. He casts a spell. You can spellcraft it if you wish.
You should be casting, get the fuck out of here!
I'm teleporting away, he yells as he
And
casts.
goes invisible.
Invisible.
He's invisible!
Oh wait, Zoo, you can see him. I'll just leave him
Yep.
visible. But he uses movement to like hide. He goes into like this tent over here, so you can't really see him. Osrin, one enemy lies before you.
My rage is done now.
Your rage will at the end of the round.
Oh,
And I'll use my fervor for another attack.
all of those will miss.
Okay.
Unfortunately. This chieftain will 5-foot step and
You don't want to
waylay-
attack me?
I don't think he can. And he full attacks you with misses in return.
Ooh. You turned off that mod, John, huh?
And Ronald.
Yeah. Ronald is going to... Where is it? It's got to be within spell range as well. So Ronald's going to move a little ways out. 5, 10, 15, 20. And cast the Chain of Perdition.
Ooh. Where do you cast it?
5, let me measure this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. At the tent.
Yeah, I guess Zoo could
he
have
is
told
in.
you where he went.
Oh yeah, that's right. He went invisible. You're
But
right.
Zoo can
I would
see
just
him.
move. Yeah. So I would ask, Zoo, where am I putting this?
She points to the tent.
Yeah. And then out goes the chain.
No,
in
I
the tent.
teleported away!
I heard you cast invisibility.
Give me the roll to grapple him. It's, what is it?
1d20 plus caster level. Oh no,
Plus
that's
your wisdom modifier instead of your strength.
Hold on, yeah, it's 1d. Hold on, chains AC.
Just roll a CMB and we'll just replace the
Okay,
the thing it says to replace.
that's a good point. Yeah. So this will be plus...
Natural 20.
Oh god, I got him.
The chain wraps around him. You hear him squirm and yell, "Ah!" Zoo. Just
Alright,
one
well, my
enemy
answer's
visible.
who I'm targeting.
Yeah.
Would you like to die as well?
Wait, let's talk about this.
I think we've talked enough.
Wait, oh. These arrows fly into him. Oh my gosh, that's some good damage. Fortunately, that third one will miss, but it's enough to bring him down. He collapses on the floor. And you guys pretty much have this in hand. Yeah, you have the caster. Wow.
All right, buddy. If you drop your weapon, you don't have to die.
The wizard is grappled.
No, I'm saying that to the chieftain.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
Arrow,
like,
like, goes through his jugular, and he's just like...
Okay. Then I want to rush up and at least try to...
Yeah, you have him grappled. You can pull him out. Osrin or everyone can just kind of grab him before the chain runs out. Or has
Well,
to
no,
make
I'm gonna stabilize him is all I'm gonna do.
The wizard?
The wizard. Yeah.
He's not, the chain just grapples. It doesn't do damage, does it?
No, but the arrows took him unconscious, right?
No, she shot the chieftain.
Oh, okay, the chieftain. I'm sorry.
He was out of
Got
sight
it.
for her. But yeah, the combat, you guys have won.
Okay.
And it is at that hour. I don't know if you want me to give you some exposition, or if you need to head out, you can.
yeah, I'm tired.
Okay. We can stop here.
You can give exposition to them.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for playing, Whitney. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good game.
Yeah, if you guys just want to stick around for a few minutes, we can kind of talk about what happened here. If I can fix the cameras quickly.
I'm not. Neither of us are Gorg or Tay.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm gonna have to use that overlay and get rid of that. Where are my cameras? Cameras.
Yeah, that's weird. Why is that not triggering?
It's because it's triggered on the name of the group of the other session. That's why.
Oh.
There we
Fine,
go.
I don't need to be seen anyways.
It's not cropped correctly, but you know, I can fix that a little bit. There we go. You guys, very well prepared, and I don't know. Did you guys waste all your spells? Did you feel like it was risky at all, or did you feel like?
I ran pretty low on everything. I mean, it was having to have a lot of preparatory spells made this a bit of a challenge, trying to make sure I had the right ones and stuff, and hoping that things were key. I went into this a little worried that I maybe did not have good enough prep on it, but I also, I don't know, I get sort of choice paralysis in these kinds of things, trying to figure out like all the things that I should choose. But I was down to only a couple more cure spells and a contagious zeal and a dispel magic. So I definitely exhausted the retinue of what I had otherwise.
Yeah.
I thought about at one point dispelling the black tentacles, but when I realized we could just use it to our advantage, it seemed more appropriate. But I was really worried at one point you were like swinging hot on Osrin, and I was like, fuck. I was expecting to take half the amount of damage I've taken so far. I am worried I might accidentally die. And then when you had the chieftain turn attacks on me, I was like, either this sanctuary pays off or I am fucking obliterated.
Yeah, that sanctuary was clutch.
It was so clutch.
It was an epic moment, I think. I think everyone had some cool moments of key deciding factors in this fight. You all made really good choices.
Zoo insta-gibbing the queen.
That was awesome. And yeah, so you guys have captured this fake queen, and you've decidedly ended the conflict that barely just begun on the walls of Aldebaran. Aldebaran will hold another day, There will be some epilogue things I would like to do that involve some dice rolls, but for the meantime, the war seems to have been won in favor of Bissy as the goblin and orcs fall to your side, or Bissy's side. You guys are on the same side, your side. And they join the resistance against the queen. Let's just go back to the other map to refresh our memories a bit. There was this secondary force that was behind her that I did talk about. So this force is clearly decimated. It walked into Bissy's force and now is part of Bissy's army. So I'll represent that by a double phoenix kind of out here, as he has claimed more forces and the queen has lost them. But she does, she's clearly not there anymore. So I'll just put her back to where she truly is. And there was this back force that I did mention was made up of mostly humanoid kind of creatures, not orcs and goblins. So I kind of will reveal what happens with that if she deploys them as a last-ditch effort to attack or retreats back to her walls. We'll kind of figure that out later. In terms of this campaign, this is, I guess, the ending. Congratulations, you guys did very well. You, as of now, stopped a pending war and perhaps created a new free country. We'll see what happens in the epilogue, but as of right now, things are looking well for Bissy's faction, at least. Is there any epilogue things you want me to consider for your characters after this great battle, this last Black Ops mission? Are you returning to Bissy to see what he wants else, or have you kind of done your time and done with all this? You definitely have earned it, and you definitely know that would be an option. Like this mission was like a do or die thing. You've done it. You've earned your ability to do what you want. I mean, you always could have done what you want. Bissy's not the type of person who would refuse you, but it was kind of like he asked you to do this, and you are the type of people that wouldn't refuse him, and he's not going to ask you to do anything else. If you say I want to keep helping, right, he will assign you things, but he won't go out of his way to say I need this of you. So yeah, what do you guys think your characters would want to do after this epic fight?
Ronald was never looking for greatness. Ronald was just a guy in the right place at the wrong time. The right place at the wrong time. And Ronald had to do something. He wanted to run a business. The city, smashed that away from him as he was converting. The plan was, I'll do a little bit of this stuff to help out with this movement. Hopefully that'll work out so that I can get things set up, things, moving. This war, it seems to be coming though, so I got to do something. So I think at this point, Ronald just wants to do what he wanted to do and get back to work, crafting. There will be need for what Ronald can do here, but I think this is sort of exhausted Ronald in a lot of ways.
What about Zoo? Do you want to stay within the city walls, or do you want to go back to your goblin life you had before all of this took place?
Living on your own?
Well, presumably you'd find another goblin tribe or something, or you could live on your own. Or you could keep being a city goblin, keep helping with the efforts. You also don't have to decide now. If you need, if you want to think about it more, you can as well. I don't know if you have an idea.
I'm still not quite sure.
Yeah, you can take some time. Obviously, there will be a calm before the storm. Bissy is confident that this isn't the Queen's only plan. She must have had some plan if this were to fail. It was just goblins and orcs that she conscripted. She does still have a sizable force. What she plans to do with it now that Bissy is almost pretty much adopted her faction that she threw at the walls. There were a few casualties, I'm sure, but not as many as there could have been, and the goblins and orcs are well to join your side once Ronald kind of throws his weight behind you as well, as he's made a name for himself, your party has, in what they've done for them. And word will quickly spread that you are an ally to them and the Queen is not. So they will definitely throw their stock with you. And there definitely will be a few weeks of... the air is thick of war, but it's not really sure what either side is going to do. I'm sure Bissy isn't going to aggress on the Queen. So it's kind of a waiting game, unless, Steve, you, in those weeks of downtime, Bissy has something he wants to do in retaliation.
To give a little bit out loud here, Bissy does want to take Islud back to see what he managed to evacuate it, and his goal is to give it back to them. He made that it would be part of the deal. Is he's like, the Queen is going to come and she's going to bring you to war. We're trying to get you out of here because we don't want you to die. But once the Queen is evacuated, we would like to send forces to recapture it as soon as we think it is safe to do so, and potentially to fortify Islud from any future attack.
That will be a point of contention for sure, but you will easily find in the first week, if you do that, it is not defended at all.
Okay.
But fortifying, that is something I will want to talk to you about later. You
Yep.
can give me some ideas on how you want to fortify it, because that will be it's kind of like the clutch point before Aldebaran as well. So you will
because otherwise you got to try to get over the mountains, which is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, they're not going to go over the mountains. So this is clearly you do, like, your people from Islay would tell you that her forces are occupying this region just over this bridge. So you will they don't attack or anything, but they've clearly have set up camp there. So something is either they're waiting for orders or something. But yeah, so that we can talk about how you want to fortify that against any future attacks.
Yep.
And after this battle and those weeks coming, I can reveal this part. The dwarven cities will officially throw their stock behind Bissy after they hear tales of the epic dwarf Ronal combating those orcs, their nemesis. And word will get around about that epic moment where those axes and clubs were flying at Ronal and the gods themselves protected him and stayed their blades. And these dwarven cities will officially declare their banners behind Bissy, noting that they believe that the gods are with him, or Ronal, the side of wherever Ronal is. But those two green cities, they remain neutral. This isn't even much of a city. It's just more of like a port. And the situation is looking grim for the Queen, but she has not offered official surrender. But we can talk more about that later. Anything else you guys want to get on the record?
So just as a future point of reference as things continue, I guess this is something we can discuss later, but as Bissy begins to think about the idea of separating the country if the Queen refuses to work things out, he starts asking questions then of the dwarves and whether or not they are capable of minting coin.
It's definitely something they could do. Start your own currency, Biscoin.
Real Biscoin.
Excellent. Thanks for staying a little later to wrap this up, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyone watching this anytime, I hope you've enjoyed the story along the way, and I think that's where we're going to cut the stream. GG's.
Thank you very much, John.
Yeah, thank you, and have a good night.